It's Rocktails, live at 5:05. Hey, everybody. Well, what's a-happening? I'm joined by my very handsome brother from another mother, Brendan J. Smith, in a proper Rush t-shirt. We have Tricky Dicky. We have Nani Gotti, our director, man, a few words.
Hi.
And then, sitting across from me, the fucking legendary Brian Posehn.
We did it again.
We fucking did it! We fucking did it! We did it again!
Drove from the valley.
Drove from Encino, yeah! When you are preparing for a show like Rocktails, what music are you listening to? What food are you eating? What weed are you smoking?
On the way here?
Yeah, how do you prepare?
I got high and took a lift.
Okay.
True story.
He pulled a vape out. I picked him up in front of the thing. He comes out of the lip, puts the vape, boom. I'm like, you can vape in the studio.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's like,
I will.
We have a special beer for Mr. Posehn. Now,
Is it from someone who I haven't mentioned yet, who's on the couch?
now hold on.
Oh, right.
Can we get a shot of who's also here? Dude, it's so awesome to have you here.
I'm here because Rush tonight. We're going to talk Rush.
We're gonna talk about Rush, dude. Dude, Rush is so good, dude.
Look at my Stillwater t-shirt. I didn't wear a Rush shirt tonight. I wore a Stillwater shirt.
For those of you who don't know, Stillwater is not as good as Rush. My name is David Calcano. I live on the couch. David Calcano, Captain Awesome.
We've actually met. I've bought from his Comic-Con booth. I've bought Rush paraphernalia from him before.
Let's see.
A couple of things.
The cereal boxes that Fantoons did.
We got a book. You did like a Where's Waldo?
Yeah,
right?
we did
And
the
then-
Where's Getty, Alex and
Where's
Neil.
Getty?
Where's
yeah.
Getty, Alex and Neil?
You can't find them, dude. They've like totally disappeared, dude.
Neil's harder to find than Getty and Alex.
You can't find Neil anymore, dude.
He's on his motorcycle and he's gone. Oh, he's dead.
No, I just meant because he didn't do the fan stuff. Getty and Alex were out meeting the fans and shaking hands, and
Kissing babies.
he was back learning how to be even more awesome on the drums.
May I say, in all seriousness, we're going to do a Rush theme show tonight because Mr. Posehn was there last night. I was there last night. Richard was there. David was there. David does the animation for the song Working Man. So on the big giant screen TV, you see the Fantoons animation. So cool, David, that you got to be a part of that. And it's the show closer every single night.
I've been working with them for over 10 years.
Wow.
And without a doubt, they're probably the best partners that I've ever had in my career.
Yeah.
Whenever there are notes, there are notes that are thoughtful about what we're trying to do and everything. And actually, to be honest, the notes, I mean, sometimes it's to insert. The only note that I got was to insert a bit more of live performances in some of the stuff that I had. And if I found a way to do it and they loved it. And it was great to do a tribute to John Rutsey. You know, he's sort of like an unsung hero in Rush history. And that was amazing to do. You know,
Dude, it was amazing to do.
Okay.
Amazing. That's awesome. I mean, it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts because we've been collaborating for a long time. I thought I'd be your number one collaborator, but
I texted Brian from the grocery store and I said, "What would you like to drink tonight?" And he said, "Any Canadian beer, Molson, Labatt's, and." Unfortunately, because of our fucked up tariff situation, they don't do Canadian beer anymore. But the way I see it, Rush is now 33% German, so we went with a German lager tonight.
Nice.
I'll take it.
In tribute to Annika.
by the way, she is a phenomenal drummer.
Holy shit.
She's
Amazing.
so good, right?
So I, on purpose, didn't watch a lot of video of her before I went.
Why?
Because I just didn't want to have an opinion either way. I trusted the guys. I was like, if they found her, and then I think she's a better choice than any of the celebrity drummers.
Yeah.
Like if
Chad Smith.
If Travis Barker wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have been there. I would have actually left California
if that was the case,
near the travesty that would. Okay.
Well, that's what a lot of people thought. It could have been
Travis
Chad
Barker-y.
Smith. It could have been Danny Carey.
Yeah, it never would have been Travis Barker. But I'm just saying, if it would have been a guy like that, I would have checked out. So I'm so glad they got somebody I'd never heard of. And then
is that why you don't like the Beach Boys? You don't like their celebrity drummer choice?
Stamos is my boy, man. Don't shit on John Stamos.
What if Stamos was in Rush? Would you show up?
I would have partied with Rush with John Stamos.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm just saying.
While shaking my head at that, knowing that he did a mediocre job.
Okay.
Okay.
Touche.
So we were both there on Sunday.
Yeah.
And in all seriousness,
because you've gone twice already.
Twice.
How many times have you gone?
Twice this tour. Yeah.
So we were both there on Sunday, and we were both there on last night. I was there on Sunday, courtesy of Amy, the great Amy Mann.
Are you going again?
I think we need to go tomorrow night.
The fates have been kind to me. We'll see what happens. But I'll just say this: as far as Annika goes, when we were there, they opened the show with Xanadu, which is a awesome Rush nerd song. It's my favorite Rush song.
Xanadu.
Yes, their cover of the Olivia Newton-John classic.
Yes.
Now we are here.
When she nailed the first familiar drum part, the place popped in a way that is unique and special.
Yeah,
and you knew
for
right
sure.
away that the crowd was with her and on her side.
Yeah.
And they went crazy. And the smiles on their face and the joy and the exhale where they realized, like, oh, the crowd is with her tonight. Now we can just kick ass. It was right
For sure. Yeah, Getty was smiling during the whole set last night too. But
Yeah.
But is it? I haven't been following it. This isn't their first gigs, right?
These are the first of the whole run. Yeah, they started in LA.
Started in LA?
They
Wow.
ended in LA last time too. Their career ended in LA. The
This
final
show.
show they did.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
at too. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's been 10 years.
Oh, so
I think
that's
the
a
four
great
means
moment.
something to them because they've sold it out a bunch of times and it's a huge market, obviously.
Yeah.
So, for them, I think they've always looked at us as, the cool American city. I don't know.
Well, Rick Beato has a really great interview that popped up, I think, like 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah,
Watch
I saw the
that.
interview. Yeah,
She's really besides being a great drummer, cool.
yeah, for
Right?
sure.
Like her approach, her kit is fucking beautiful. Killer.
I heard one person complain about her kit not being as huge as his, but that's such a dumb argument.
Well, Richard made a comment last night.
Obviously she didn't need all those extra drums that Neil had because she hit those same,
That was
wasn't
Richard's
like-
point last night. Neil had the biggest kit on the planet. He basically had three
Yeah.
kits that would rotate when he would want
Yeah.
to play different things. And Richard made the same point last night. Like, she's coming out
She
with
proved he didn't need it.
Right.
Well, if you
Her Rototom wasn't the same size as his or some fucking dumb
yeah. By the way,
Well, she did in
inside
that
drumming note.
in that Beato interview. I can't remember exactly what she said, but it was something to the effect of she has different tom sizes.
Exactly.
And the reason she does it is musical. It's not. She wasn't trying to copy him. She has a musicality that she brings to it.
Yeah.
That's a little different. But
she would set up her kit normally in a totally different way. So she had a huge challenge on her hands. You have to deal with Rush fans that are complaining about, it's not the right size tom, et cetera, all the points you were just making. But she's coming into it having to learn such a huge repertoire of tracks. And, from what I've seen from the videos and from, people's experiences, just from, who knows? I hope that it's a flawless tour for them. She really hunkered down, learned all of this stuff, had to set the kit up in a different way because it's not her normal way of playing. So if you get a chance, you should absolutely check out the interview with Rick Beato if you're a drum nerd or want to go deeper on that. It was a great interview. But I'm glad that you liked the show. I had such a great time with you guys. You know,
I know. Us too. Us too. We lost you. We lost you in the parking lot.
Yeah.
On our way in.
It's what I do.
Where did you end up?
It's what I do. It's like when we all went to the Rush movie in the Valley. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you remember about that experience?
Were you late, or did you not come? I don't know.
Oh, I was there.
Did I not go?
You went. He left. This was years ago.
It was all four of us.
Yeah, it was all four of us.
Us three stayed, and he left.
Okay.
Is it coming back to you now? Do you remember the 45-minute commercial for the book?
The base book.
Kind of.
I couldn't even get to the movie starting. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Each one of them got their own like mini documentary product placement thing before.
The documentary was great.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. You guys are Rush fans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a Rush fan. I can appreciate Rush, right? But like this track, what track is this?
This is Xanadu.
The opening track.
Turn it up for 1 second.
My favorite song. My favorite song of all time.
Okay. This is not better than Lay It Down from Rat, right?
Well,
It is.
When you
Are you sure?
I love Lay It Down.
Are you sure?
That's one of my favorite Rat tracks. It's just more epic. I mean, give it a minute.
Let's talk about it.
You came in on the wing keyboard part, but they get in a good groove, and if you listen to the lyrics,
let's just hear Lay It Down for 1 second. I just want to. You guys want to talk about Rush? I'm going to compare any
believe
comment that you have, and I'm going to prove to you why Rat should be. You know, give me a new drummer in Rat. Let's go.
I have a Warren Charvel. I like Rat. I like this guitar sound.
Brian, who was the model on the cover of this particular record?
It's Marianne Gravatt. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No one liked that on a Rush cover. The girl on the permanent waves is pretty good.
Another reason. This is a better Rush song than Rush's songs. You know what I'm saying?
Disagree.
Okay.
And I love Rat and I love metal, but I've always loved Rush more than all of it, than everything else.
Is that true?
Oh, for sure. My whole life.
More than Iron Maiden?
Yeah, absolutely.
That shocks me, actually.
Well, I'm just more vocal about metal, and with Rush, I've always felt like it's my religion. I don't talk about my religion.
Okay.
And I don't talk about politics much with other people, and I keep religion under my hat, and so I keep my Rushness. I've never talked about it in stand-up. I just don't.
It's too sacred.
But it just means more.
But you're willing to talk about it here on the show.
Yeah, because you guys are my pals. But I've almost gotten into physical fights over Rush.
Brian, how did you find Rush?
So I'd heard a few things, but it was the...
was there like a priest-like character who came to you and said,
no,
young Brian?
Moving Pictures was the one that stuck, and then Exit Stage Left came out, and I had it on cassette on my Walkman during Christmas.
Who played it for you the first time? Or did you hear it on the radio for the first time? What's your earliest memory?
I was a record store kid. I would just go to record stores and ask for stuff, and that's how I found Ozzy Osbourne. That's how I found stuff. So yeah, just going on adventures. My mom was a big shopping lady, so I would always go with her, and so I would hit the Musicland and the Warehouse and the Tower, Rainbow.
What does that mean? My mom was a big shopping lady.
My mom had an addiction to shopping. We were living in an apartment, but she loved shopping and would go to malls all the time, and I would trail along with her. Okay. Because I was an only child, single mom.
Okay.
And that's just how we rolled. I would get in the Pinto station wagon and cruise with her. And then I would always just go to the record store while she was in Macy's or, whatever. I was usually spending my own, my own earnings from mowing lawns and shit like that.
And so you get the first Rush record on cassette.
Well, it wasn't I guess that was the first one I owned. Was Exit Stage Left.
Okay, and then
I completely.
That's it.
Yeah, and then it was Deep Dive.
That was a colossal record for people our age because it was, to me. We've done the best live records on Rocktails before. That was my number one.
All right.
Because it was hits, It was a huge tour. That was my first Rush tour. Was moving
all they did was play Tom Sawyer?
Well, it's
the first song is "Spirit of the Radio."
Yeah. Oh,
on
yeah. Right.
Exit Stage
and then they go.
Tom
Red
Sawyer, Red Barchetta, YYZ.
Yeah, in a row, all from Moving Pictures.
I was thinking about this today.
Yeah.
I was thinking about you and what you love in metal.
Yeah.
And not to make this like an Eddie Trunk style show, but in all seriousness, you like a little bit more of the raunch and roll. You like a little bit of strip club. You like a little bit of cocaine.
Yeah.
You like a little bit of Sunset Strip.
Do you remember that anytime somebody mentions cocaine, you got to have a sip?
And most importantly,
I hate fucking Eric Clapton so much.
most importantly, you love Kiss, which accompanied all of that, including Starchild, who might also like to talk to Brian because Rush's first big tour of the States was with Kiss.
Oh, that's right. Starchild, first, great to have you back on the show. How are you feeling?
It's great to be here.
Yeah, well, we were, again, always happy to have you.
I thought was going to happen.
Well, you can ask him anything.
Yeah, do you have any, you want to say hi to Brian?
If you weren't Kiss, the audience just wasn't interested.
I don't know how to take that. We've actually met, sir. Yeah, a couple of times.
Friggin' breathtaking.
Coffee bean and tea leaf when you weren't wearing a shirt, remember?
Wait. Starchild, you were in a coffee bean and tea leaf in the valley without a shirt?
Yeah.
What was going on?
Yeah,
I have photos of us together.
that tracks.
Yeah, there you go.
The sexuality.
Yeah, sure. I told him how much I liked Animalize.
Friggin' breathtaking.
Yeah, it's one of your best records because you wrote most of it, right?
He developed into something extraordinary.
I could do that all day long.
Well, have you ever gone to a show with one of your musical heroes?
A couple of times, but this story, my only tattoo that I have is because we went in the Metallica van with Ahmet and Scott, and then Mark Osegueda from Death Angel. We went and saw Van Halen do a friends and family show at the Forum. There was only 200 people, and we got to stand at the soundboard in 2008 while they were rehearsing for the tour. So it was the first shows with Wolfgang, and it was fucking incredible. And we were at the soundboard the whole time, and Kirk and Mark, I was rocking out, but then these guys that, I grew up loving Death Angel, Anthrax, and Metallica, so to be hanging there with them was insane. And then we're leaving, and they go, Roth wants us to go backstage, so we went backstage and met David Lee Roth.
What was that like?
Insane. And then they had a couple of bottles of Jack. We crushed them and smoked some of Kirk's marijuana, maybe, allegedly, and then went to the Rainbow, closed down the Rainbow. It was such an LA metal night. It was so classic and perfect. And then Kirk was like, I want to get a 666 tattoo. So we got 666 tattoos at 4 a.m. at Kat Von D's. True story.
Okay.
While she played a Number of the Beast, because it took like only 3 minutes to give me this tattoo. So
I wish I was there. I really wish I was there.
Where would yours be?
Yeah, well, my 666 tattoo, I probably would have done
you
it
go up here, like Damien?
Manson style, like on my forehead or something.
Well, Damien had it on his,
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know that I would have gotten that particular tattoo. I would have.
Oh, I so wish I didn't, but it makes for a good story.
When your wife saw it, you told me this story before. When your wife saw it, what did she say?
So I got home and she was mad because by the time I got home, it was 5-ish, and I didn't pull that often. But she's thinking the worst,
Right.
And I go, baby, I'm getting into bed. I'm like, I reek. And I'm like, baby, I fucked up. And she's like, what'd you do? Like thinking, Valley Stripper or I went to Crazy Girls. And
something
did
bad.
Something dumb. Anything. And she's ready. And I go, this. And I pull off the bandage and show her. She looked at it and went, you idiot. And then rolled over. True story.
Yeah.
Went back to bed.
Well, your wife is incredible.
She married a moron. Well, she already knew. Yeah.
No, she's fantastic. You're a lucky man.
Thank you.
Quick tangent. How are they feeling about the shows in LA so far?
they seem very happy, man. I mean, the little time that I spent there, it was like a family reunion, and I think this is all about the celebration of their music. And the fact that they are able to do this and celebrate their music and get to share it with people and celebrate Neil's legacy, I think that's what it's all about for them. And they work their asses off to get this show. That's what people don't realize. This is not something that happened overnight. They rehearsed over a freaking year.
You can tell.
You know, I mean, it's a freaking phenomenal show, and I don't mind selling the freaking thing, because everybody that goes there, they're gonna get their cents worth in every fucking song that they will ever hear.
Dude,
including
if you don't like
Ahmet.
Rush, I'm going to fucking take a katana.
Hold on.
I get the passion. I second the passion.
I'm Rush's Highlander, bro. There can be only one. You're dead. I'm telling you,
I want to go to a bunch
dude.
more shows now. After the first night, that's what convinced me. I already knew I would go to another night. I figured I'd go to Seattle down the road.
You thought you were buying a ticket for Saturday.
Oh yeah, the other night, or for the last night.
For last night.
Yeah.
So what happened?
I get high a lot, like every day. So I got the approval to buy a Saturday ticket. Melanie was going out of town, and so I was like, I'm just gonna go solo. Is that cool? And she's like, yeah, I don't care, you know. And then I thought I bought a Saturday ticket. Turns out it's Thursday. I wake up the next day and go, oh shit, this is for tomorrow. Stoney fucked up, and it worked out in his favor.
Is that your inner child, Stoney?
Stoney,
Who makes
you
you
never met Stoney? I've known Stoney a long time. But you just didn't know
Scott
you did.
Weiland had Pugus.
Oh yeah,
He has Stoney.
There you go. That's true.
Yeah. Brian's got everything handled. Stoney, nah.
But this is what
Stoney
I'm.
drops the ball a couple
Sometimes
couple
maybe
times a week.
A couple times a week. That's so good. Like, do you get high to? What's the thing you're trying to achieve? Do you get high
I
and
don't want to
listen to
get too
music?
deep about it. No. It's an addiction. If I don't want to get real about it. It's to make the demons go away. Definitely, not to bring them.
No, but I just stick with what I like and what I know. I have two glasses and I feel good. But I'm not seeing or writing Falcor. Do you? That's what I'm really asking you. Do you have like a prescription, a dose amount, a kind of weed that's like, when I have this and listen to this record, I am going to go to a magical world. I want to go to the same magical world. Is what I'm saying.
Both of us in 1988 went to the same magical world. Around there.
When you were doing the drugs.
When we were really like doing it, where you could lock into something like a full Rush album and just have an hour that would blow your mind. Mind.
Take a call.
Yeah, well, people want to talk to you. We can talk Rush.
Whoa, okay.
We should say that he's in a new show on HBO Max. It's called Stuart Fails to Save the Universe.
Yeah,
It's
this is
gonna be a
actually
big
part of my
deal.
press tour.
Oh, sorry.
No, I get it.
I got a notice from HBO, and they were like,
very happy.
stay on script.
My
His publicist is on in the Zoom
is
chat.
like, quit talking about weed, talk about the show.
Yeah. So when does the show officially?
January 23rd, or July 23rd, sorry, during Comic-Con. It premieres
And
on HBO Max.
Are we doing all of the watch party shows here with you and the rest of the cast?
John Ross Valley.
Yeah. And I already love Kevin and Lauren. And Lauren Lapkus, turns out she was one of my son's first nannies.
Yeah.
So the family's known her forever. That was hilarious. I can't wait for people to see it because...
you guys are traveling through time, right?
Yes.
And you're doing like, is it the best time
to
you've
save
had?
the universe every week. It's so fun, and I had no idea. I knew it was going to be awesome.
Okay.
We're traveling through different universes trying to save our original one. Well, save them all actually.
And do you spoiler
We fail
alert
every week.
So we're all fucked.
It's right in the title. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
I don't think they've ever been to this planet.
Yeah, Star Child. Are you going to different planets? That's a great question.
Yeah. We stay on this one.
What?
What else? You got to follow up?
You played the Star Child game. He's talking to Star Child.
He doesn't
I
have a
actually
follow-up.
hit it.
All right. Well, should we take a call then?
Sure, they're on the line.
Hello, it's Rocktails. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking?
Hey, it's Joe from New Hampshire, guys.
Hey, Joe from New Hampshire, what's up? You're on with Brian Posehn. We're talking all things Rush. You got a question for Brian? You got a question about the new show? What are you drinking, bud?
I'm having bourbon and just relaxing watching you guys. I'm not at Brando's level, but in September when I see Rush, it'll be my 32nd time seeing them.
Wow.
Nice.
Hey, Joe, come on.
Yeah, I can't even put a number on mine, but I don't think it's that high. I think it's high 20s.
I was supposed to see them 2 more times, but of course I skipped school. The only time I skipped school, my parents found out and I got grounded, and I had to sell 2 more Rush tickets. But I met Geddy Lee that day, so it was worth it.
Joe, are you going to Boston? Are you going to the shows in Boston?
Yeah, I got a Saturday night in Boston, so yeah, definitely going.
Okay. Can I ask what was the earliest show that you saw?
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Well, let me help you out. Dude, what was the earliest show that you saw, dude?
Rush in '84 was my first Grace Under Pressure tour.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, dude. Hey,
man, I am around 30-something.
You definitely are.
Yeah, I got to count.
You definitely are.
Brando, what are you like?
I'm at 40, like 44.
Are you
45.
fucking serious?
Wow.
Yes.
Do you keep like a concert
log?
Yeah, concert log.
I have that with Maiden.
You
Because
figured
I'm
it all
north of
out.
50 on Maiden.
Holy crap. I don't even know.
My first Rush show was 81. Mm-hmm. So, and I really didn't miss a tour. But in the modern era, from when Neil came back, I was lucky enough to see them. You'd get a couple times in LA,
multiple,
and then you go to another city, and then I'd go to Albuquerque when they would play. It all adds up really quickly.
So Joe, hearing what the guys have been talking about, and it does feel, at least on my social feeds, that it is so positive, and people are so happy about the guys going back out on tour, because it's so hard to replace a legendary band
didn't
member.
know.
Yeah,
we thought we would never, and I part of my joy the other night was getting to bring my kid, because I had told him straight up, you're never going to get to see Rush. Like, we would listen to him and go, yeah, it's a bummer, you're never going to get to see this.
Right.
And then he got to. So,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
This has the same vibe as Vapor Trails, because we weren't sure what was going on.
That's true.
I got to be at the opening night of Vapor Trails. I was at the opening night. It was super emotional. So this is going to be really fun for.
Had
the worst thing that you could possibly have happened to him.
Can I just intervene in his comment about Vapor Trails? Because I interviewed.
Dude, please do.
Oh, this is actually important. I interviewed Alex a couple of like a year or so ago for a graphic novel that we did, and he said that the first show that they did on the Vapor Trails tour, it was so emotional for them that some of them actually were in tears as they played, because they thought that they were never going to be able to do that. And when they went backstage, they all kind of hugged together, and actually they were grasping with the fact that they were actually back and being able to do that wonderful thing together again. So I'm so happy to hear that from a fan on that experience.
Yeah, because Neil lost his wife, and he had to back away. And then he takes this legendary motorcycle trip. He goes on. He literally rides down to the tip of South America, and he has talked many times about how healing it was for him to be out there on the road and to feel the rhythm. And he was very much into this kind of stuff. He came back to the band, and then they started sort of a new chapter. And I think a lot of the old school Neil stuff that he used to write about fell away, and he got into a new, because he was their lyricist.
Yeah.
They were all writing the music together, but he's their lyricist. In the early days, he was really into Ayn Rand. So there was a lot of like Ayn Rand themed songs in Rush.
Just sci-fi in general.
When he passed away, people like me and Brian were hoping, let's do tribute shows in Toronto and LA and New York. That's the best we can hope for, where all the Dave Grohls of the world and the Tom Morellos and the Scott Ians and everyone who's into Rush. We'll have some tribute shows, and that'll be it. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years. So for them to be on stage again and kicking this much ass is emotional, I think, for all the fans to see.
Yeah.
I didn't get to say it earlier. Yeah. Well, you were saying that they rehearsed. Somebody said they rehearsed, but you can tell, because like they were so tight. But even beyond that, I think Getty sounds better than he has
vocally
in years. Vocally,
I was going to say, from the videos, he never stopped sounding good, in my opinion. You know, but they sound pretty.
He sounds better than he did at the last tour.
There were spotty parts in the last couple of tours in the old days, but for 10 years to pass and for him to be even better than last time,
I think his vocal cords got arrested.
Yeah.
Honestly, his passion for Rush is how I consume Rush for the most part. You know what I mean? Like he'll play something and I'll be like, oh, that's fucking awesome. I mean, I didn't even know they had. Did they bring out rotisserie chickens? Like, what was the gimmick with the?
They had a few things going on visually this day.
There was like a tank, and it looked like a fishbowl, and then Les Claypool would be, and Chad Smith would be in the thing.
And a Dalmatian swimming.
Did you make all that stuff too?
Yeah.
Did you design the whole show?
No. I did not.
Dude, take the credit.
Take the
right
credit.
now.
No,
David, take the credit.
Yes,
because they have two cartoon crows, almost like the Black Crows, but it's
Like
Getty and
Heckle and
Alex.
Jekyll?
What is this?
These are the two crows. And I actually thought that David. I thought you designed those two crows.
No, I did not.
David, do you know the director they work with to do the intro movies?
It's Dale Heslip, actually.
Because it's really good.
It's him and Alan Weinrey, which is Getty's brother. They're the ones that actually do all the movies and everything that happens in the show.
I mean, the ticket price was worth the intro movie. It was great.
Alex is the teenager with that,
Yeah,
weird
it's so
makeup
great.
was hilarious.
I love Rush so much that
How sick
sometimes
of this impression are you?
I'll walk my dog in Tarzana, dude.
You live in
to Rush.
Tarzana?
Woodland Hills.
Oh, nice.
Woodland Heels.
Woodland
I'm
Hills,
out,
man.
I'm out in Encino, bro.
Dude, we should meet at like
Coffee bean in
Stella Luna.
CB and TL.
with this guy.
Dicky.
Wait, we still have a caller on the line.
We got is Joe still with us?
Thanks, guys.
Joe's
Sorry,
like,
man.
Thanks, Joe.
I'm sorry, man.
Before I go, I just want to let you know, I saw Rush on Power Windows and Marillion open up. They played all of Misplaced Childhood.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Marillion was amazing.
Richard Sheltinga's favorite band.
I mean, I told Brendan, I leaned over to Brendan last night and I said, the only thing that would make this better is if Marillion opened up.
Now, can I give props to Richard Sheltinga?
Please do.
Because
Oh.
he took me last night because he's the most generous person in Southern California.
Thanks, Joe.
Besides you. And I drove. And so Jimmy Pardo taught me a spot to park for free in Inglewood a while ago. Because Jimmy has a parking spot for free, so that you can park nearby for free and walk to the
I was like, Brendan, can you just I'll get a car and we'll just sit in the back and have a drink and relax. And
What is that thing?
and he was like, no, bro, I got you.
How far
I'm like,
away
no,
did
you
how
don't,
far
you
is the
don't got
walk?
me.
Have you ever gone in his car anywhere?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, don't.
He does this thing where it's like, dude, I'll just drop you off. And you're like, why? Like, literally, you can park right there. He refuses to park anywhere
He's
near.
also this dude, right? I don't need maps. I know all these streets.
I knew a dude who had this bullshit thing that he called a magic parking space. Like he would pull into
That's
someplace.
him.
Yeah.
And I called him on it because once we pulled into an empty parking lot, and I go, "Look, dude, a bunch of magic parking spots. It's all magic parking."
Well,
that's bullshit.
No, we'll drive to a
Before
restaurant.
we drive together.
We'll go to places we've been together millions of times, but he's like, no, I'm gonna let the parking gods find me a perfect space.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, he's a block away, 2 blocks away. Like, where are you? I'll be right there, dude. I found a great spot.
Walking through the sketchiest neighborhoods in LA.
Well,
Yes. Fucking yes.
Last night on the way back,
I'm like begging Brendan, like, can I
That's
just pay for
amazing.
fucking parking, man?
we were walking back to the car in front of a guy who was basically having a full meth meltdown.
wanted to fight
And he was
somebody.
smoking a cigarette.
Give me-
So we were getting his.
Brendan was like, let's just go this way around the McDonald's. And then we had to walk down a drainage ditch.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, let's cut through the drive-through of the McDonald's
Yeah, because
to get
there's
to the
no-
parking.
yeah.
And because it definitely jumps out on the street that we're parked on. But, when you're in austerity mode, you don't think about other people.
I don't want you guys to feel like you need to cut the parking story short.
Okay, hold on. Let's take a call.
It's Rocktails. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking?
My name's Daryl. I am in Cape Canaveral, Florida, and I'm drinking tea.
First time caller, Ahmet.
First time caller. You get a T-shirt, and you get a T-shirt, and you get a T-shirt.
Yeah, I've never called in before. I'm sorry, what was the question?
We're not asking you questions. You call and ask us questions.
All right, we were talking about Rush. We got Brian Posehn here.
Brian, I love your comedy.
Thanks, man.
I don't want to wax messianic on your dad there, but Frank was a big influence from when I was like 8 years old up until right now.
Oh, Brian, someone's calling about your dad. Someone's a single mom who's a shopaholic.
My dad's name was Robert. And I was too. I don't know.
Oh, you mean my dad?
Your dad, I think.
You think he's talking about my dad? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Frank was, just like Brian's dad, a true original.
I called in on a talk show he was on in Washington, D.C. in 1985, and it was during the PMRC thing. And he said, aside from voting and legislation, he said to me, have I ever thought of running for something myself?
And
I thought that was pretty awesome. So, yeah, I've been playing guitar like 55 years.
Did you ever try to run for any office or anything?
I've never, I volunteered at the VA, things like that. My dad was a vet.
Appreciate that. Well, that's important. So thank you for doing that. Certainly with me, it was always...
You do Rocktails.
I do Rocktails as my public duty to America and the rest of the world.
You did 2 hit for TV.
Nice call.
Speaking
of
singing, can I give props to our friend Amy Mann, who sang Time Stands Still with the band.
Twice.
She was only supposed to do it on Sunday, one off.
Yep.
But now she's going to do it all 4 nights.
Oh, did she do it Tuesday
She
too?
did it Tuesday as well.
Cool.
Is that new news? This just in!
It is new news. They asked her a couple weeks ago, would you be interested in singing Time Stands Still on Sunday night?
Does everyone know? The rest of the world?
I don't know if Brendan is supposed to be talking about this, actually.
I mean, spoiler alert.
I think it's okay for me to say.
3 nights have already happened. So.
Yeah, they've already happened. And it went viral immediately because... the song that she sang on in 1987 is one of their, great songs, and it's usually in a set list. Can
I hear it? I don't think I've ever heard it.
Oh, you don't think you've ever heard it? Time Stands Still?
No.
With Amy Mann on background vocals?
No, I've heard Tom Sawyer.
Late 80s classics.
Yeah, she's basically the only person other than a violinist who basically worked with Rush on a song.
Okay.
Well, Bob and Doug McKenzie also, but that was...
That is true.
Take off.
We're here with Katie Lee, eh? You've heard this song, maybe.
Is this a Scandal song?
It is 80s production, but there's more going on. Listen to all the drums.
I've never heard this song.
You haven't?
It's great.
Well, she's in the background there, but she does her...
Give her the Time Stands Still. Can you
give her that part.
Give him the Time Stands Still part. It's like the pre-chorus.
Oh. Shooting at the walls of heartache. Bang, bang.
Okay.
I am the warrior. I am the warrior. Heart to heart. The warrior. That's
it's kind of a love-hate thing with him, huh? Like you love him and you kind of hate him.
You talking about Rush? I thought you loved the Rush.
I love you.
All right, let's take calls.
Yeah.
There we go.
Anyway, she did awesome. The crowd loved it. It's awesome.
She was great.
They don't introduce her. They don't go, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Amy Mann.
They didn't?
She just walks out. They do a tribute to Neil film.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they start the song as soon as the video fades, and she's there in the middle of the stage because she walks out in the darkness. The nerds realize, oh shit, it's Amy Mann. Like literally someone behind me went, holy fuck, that's Amy Mann.
It's Rocktails. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking?
Hey guys, it's Chris from Maine.
Oh, welcome back, buddy. Okay, so we have the legendary comedian Brian Posehn here, number one Rush fan, number one Rocktails fan.
So, do you want to talk about Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely, guys. Love you all. But I always screw it up when I call. Tonight, this is for all you guys. I'm drinking the milk of paradise tonight.
Oh.
Paradise!
What is that?
From Xanadu.
I'm dining on honeydew.
Yeah.
I'm dining on honeydew and drinking the milk of paradise.
Honeydew. And
for them to start out with Xanadu is just wow. But anyways, the only other thing I was going to say was my favorite band of all time is Kiss. But I started learning Rush songs in the 6th grade by basically a prog rock drummer was my teacher, and he started teaching me moving pictures in the 6th grade.
That's awesome.
So like I'm kind of the meld of the two. But
did he also teach you to keep secrets?
When I call you guys. Little simple fantasy would be is if Star Child, one of the sound bites, if when they say cold gin, or like when he says cold gin on a live, and then they just go right into the improv noise, like it'd be great if what are you drinking?
Is he giving is he telling us how to?
Yeah, he's giving us editing notes, but this is all I got.
Tequila.
All right, so go drink some fucking tequila.
Okay, so my question. So sorry. My question is: did anybody go to the tour that was in support of Test for Echo? Because that was, I mean, come on, man. They played like a bunch of great tunes, took an intermission, and then did 2112 start to finish.
Brendan did.
I did.
Yeah, I saw that tour too. Well, they did that last night. No, not last night, but the night before. Tuesday, they played the whole 2112.
Right.
So the last show here, what is it going to be? What's the prediction? Do we have a good? Do you have a dude? We have someone on the inside, dude.
There's 4 set lists.
They rehearsed. They basically have 40 songs in their arsenal. And here's the nerd detail of the whole thing. Mm-hmm. In the past, Neil may have been in charge of a lot of things with the band, and they would tour with one set.
Okay.
They're not Fish. They're not the Grateful Dead. They're not Dead and Company. They tour with a set, and that's what they do. They've played 3 shows that have been completely different and even moved things around.
Yeah.
And I think the fans for the first time are like, holy bananas, this is crazy. We have not experienced this before. And this is not a knock against Neil Peart. However, with his passing, they have a different freedom to have a guest like Amy to play different songs, to
celebrate the music.
Absolutely, in a way that they have not done before, and I think that's why the fans are like, "Wow, this is really special."
Do we think, because they rehearsed for 1 year, and maybe put the camera on David's face,
zoom in on the face.
Okay, do we think that maybe they recorded new music during that year?
Absolutely not.
I don't think so. I don't think so, because learning the catalog again after not playing it for 11 years, with that complexity of the songs, with somebody that's new to those, I think that was work enough for the 14 months that they played.
Also, I think they wanted to play the classics live, and that's what they're doing.
But I think after they tour for a few months, a year, whatever, they might go, oh.
I don't see another Rush record with her.
Okay.
I just don't. But
Fair
maybe. I didn't think this was going to
I just think that's a really difficult decision to record with someone that's not Neil. So I think that...
Right. Also, they'd have to write lyrics. Like, they'd have to totally overhaul the way they do things.
Who wrote lyrics on the first record?
Yeah.
Lay it down.
They could bring in Piercy. He could come in, write some great tracks. Lack of communication. Back off!
In the age of a modern man.
Who wrote lyrics on the first record?
I think it was majority Getty and John. I mean, I think there are stories that they had to write a lot of the lyrics even at the studio as they were recording. So
who was going bald?
Whoa! What the fuck? What's your problem, dude?
Song. I think I'm going bald.
They wrote a song,
but they weren't going bald. Nobody in that band.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's very kindred because these two bands are so close to my heart, and I totally understand the difference between the cock and the rock and not. You know, it's like my girlfriend at the time of that tour was she was like a stunt double for Gwyneth Paltrow with bigger boobs, and she didn't want anything to do with that. She wanted nothing to do with Rush. So I got to go by myself. I didn't want anybody else to ruin that experience.
I mean, I can take us on wild tangents, but I feel like...
In all seriousness, to finish it, really, was just that with Annika is that she is so amazing. It was just so sacred to me. Neil is so sacred that it reminds me so much of
I think I follow his line.
Okay,
so
explain it to me.
He had a girl. He went to a Rush concert. She wouldn't go. Right. What he's thinking is now that guys are going to Rush shows, and girl, I'm cutting you off, and so more
Thank you,
women,
Colin, for calling in,
more
buddy.
women
Thanks,
will go to Rush shows. So he would have picked up a girl at a Rush show. That's what he's saying.
That looks like Gwyneth Paltrow with
That's
bigger
the line.
boobs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, look, I have...
Yeah.
I'm not following that logic. But,
No.
But personally, my wife loved Annika, and she even said, I bet you more girls will go now.
I agree with that. It's actually already been talked about.
Let's clear these calls.
It's Rocktails. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking? Brian Posehn is here with us. We're talking all things Rush. And in July, on the 23rd of July, you can watch, what's it called?
Stuart Fails to Save the Universe.
Stuart Fails to Save the Universe.
This is Lane. I'm calling from Bloomington, Indiana, and I am drinking a Cuba Libre.
Are you are you a first-time caller?
I am a first-time caller. First, Brian Posehn, when you come to the Comedy Attic next time, can I hang out with you?
That doesn't sound dangerous or weird. Brian, real quick, do you have a rape van? Do you have a rape van? Because Brian only hangs out with people in a rape van.
Yeah, sure. Columbus, right? Bloomington, yeah, that's it.
Are you doing a lot of stand-up? Are you touring now?
Not as hard as I was, or not as, the schedule is a little easier lately.
Right.
Since the show. And then I had a big health scare last year, so I kind of slowed down. So I'm dealing with that.
You couldn't come in your own mouth and eyes?
Yeah, that was it.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That would be one of the...
It
I mean,
was
what
pretty
kind of
scary.
a doctor do you go and see
It was scary.
to figure that mess out?
But yeah, I'm on the road, but just less.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot more rock rooms and small theaters than comedy clubs.
But do you get nervous at all before you perform?
A little, yeah. I think you have to because it's fucking scary.
Like when you go out there, right? When you book these tours, do you know who else you're going to go with? From when I would see you in the Largo days, and it was mostly the times that I saw you. I was lucky enough, I think, to see kind of a handful of people that were in the scene at the same time, and I mostly saw you with Patton Oswalt. Like
super nerds,
like, all the time.
Yeah,
right?
Super nerds.
I always bring a friend. Yeah, I have a few that I've used over the years, and some guys move on and start headlining on their own. Kyle Kinane and Anthony Jeselnik, and I like to have somebody that not only sets the table but makes it almost hard to follow. Because
Brendan needs a job.
If you want
someone who's hard to follow for a budget price, $25 a night.
I want to go. I mean, on a personal note, I would love to see the next show. So when you let us know, we'll promote it on Rocktails.
All right.
And we'll send people there. But that's fucking awesome.
Hold on.
I want to see you again.
His publicist sent me a list of dates. Hold on.
John Ross Bowie got Kripke'd last night in the forum. Did you get a little of that last night? Yeah.
There's a few people right around me. Like, what'll happen is one person will get a picture, and then other people go, well, who's that guy getting a picture with?
By the way, everyone can see you because you're 100 feet tall.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Would you tell Ahmet about the time that you did get to meet Getty and Alex?
A buddy of mine set up that I got to do the meet and greet after.
What did you do?
Getty. It wasn't that bad, but I just got nervous. I get nervous and seeing those two guys.
You were set up by the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah. And then I just went, sir, your music has meant so much to me my whole life, sir. And I said sir twice in the same sentence, like a dumbass.
Is this like in a loop in your head? Is this why you smoke so much pot? Because you love the band so much, and this is like haunts your dreams? Because you said sir twice?
Yeah, totally. I'm in therapy for it, too.
Yeah. By the way, I say that because actually that would be something that would genuinely fuck me up. Right? I have a revisionist thing where I'm like, oh, I should have said, I go over the script. Is that like a thing that's like in your head? Where like, oh, what I could have said or should have said in that moment, if only. By the way, I shit the bed so hard with Kate Bush, like that's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
he tried to pick her up.
I thought I had a shot,
like physically.
I thought I might have a shot of like maybe getting a smooch, and I was wrong.
You were running up a hill.
I was running up.
Fucking running up. Was that Paul Stanley?
No, that was a caller.
Yeah, fucking running up.
Nice one, caller.
Brian Posehn will be in Galaxy Con in New Orleans, July 11th and 12th.
Oh.
That's the next
He'll be in
con.
Beverly, Massachusetts on July 17th and 18th.
That's with JT Habersat. He's my current feature.
Kansas City, Missouri, August 1st.
Oh, so the show.
And July 31st.
Do you give people hot Cheetos?
What?
Like what's your like fan servicing? Like you're like, you know what? These people are coming to see me. Yeah, I'm gonna give them some flaming hot Cheetos. And like a cup of Denison's chili, just put it in the bag. I mean, dude, think about
delicious.
Mobile, Alabama, September 10th at the Crescent Theater.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I love it.
New Orleans.
Yeah, back in New Orleans.
September 11th.
Do you like New Orleans?
I do. It's been a while, but yeah, it's nice. I'm going back and for a con and a comedy.
Do you eat crawfish étouffée?
I do. I'm a bit of a food nerd. I won't say foodie because you got to say it in a different voice when you do. You got to go, I'm a foodie. And I hate that rule.
That's a rule.
Yeah, it's a rule.
I don't know if I'm a Rush fan after.
We were going to play some of Brian's favorite Rush songs for you.
I'm willing to go head to head with like why Rat's better than Rush in my opinion.
We heard
Tom
Stand Still. We heard Xanadu.
A little Red Barchetta.
Put a little Red Barchetta.
What?
You know the song Red Barchetta?
No, I don't.
My uncle has a country place no one knows about.
I know a secret in Uncle Tom's cabin. I know a secret that I just can't tell. What? It's the same song, right?
Yeah, but there's a twist.
At Uncle Tom's cabin, there is too.
Right.
Don't put the bodies in the wishing world. What's the twist in Rush's song?
I'm wishing I stayed in the valley.
Gets the car out of the barn.
I got the car out of the barn.
You know this song.
I do not.
My uncle has a country place that no one knows about. He says it used to be a farm before the motor law. And on Sundays I elude the ice and turbines.
In all sincerity, what is a barchetta? Is that something you could eat?
David Calcano, what's a Red Barchetta?
It's a car.
Learned a lot today. Can I just counterpoint to that? How about Dance by Rat?
Dance.
I feel the heat of the rhythm. Feel the heat of your hands. Dance. Maybe we could. I mean, just like
It's a great
slip and
song.
slide.
Can I-
I can like both.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you
That's
can.
what we're saying to you, Ahmet.
You're giving me permission?
Yes.
Okay.
You can like. He's wearing an Iron Maiden shirt.
Yeah.
He didn't
I
come
like
full-
both.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is very This is very like Zappa-like. You know what I mean? Like I can get this on a Zappa record. I mean, I get it. I like it.
See that?
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
Hold on. Did you guys play him stuff from the 90s or you were stuck in the 70s and 80s?
70s and 80s.
What did I have from the new? Oh, Red Sector A.
Red Sector A.
Still 80s.
Yeah, 80s. You're right.
But that's very...
No,
It's a
so
little different from that, though.
Play that, Richard Schutzinger for
Red
Zappa.
Sector
Red
A?
Sector
Do you have a suggestion of something that's going to blow my mind, David Calcano, or something?
I
or
do
what?
actually, but let's
Something
play
off
this.
counterparts.
Tonight on Caps.
Listen to this song is so
Bobby
much about the
has a
story,
secret
also
to tell.
the lyrics and the story going on.
Nina shot a guy.
We played this last night.
The cocaine's on the boat.
Love it. This was one of my highlights last night. Yeah.
Was that the animation from the 80s?
Dexter made a robot
Yeah.
dog that's hunting the streets.
All right, we're not going to get through this.
I mean, I get it.
Let's take a call. We got.
I have to go home. Play me
You have to
one.
go
Play
home.
David Calcano. Play me a song that you think is going to transform me into a huge Rush fan. I like Rush. What's
All
your
right,
suggestion?
Why don't we do Stick It Out?
Trust to your instinct if it's safely restrained. Lightning reactions must be carefully trained.
I dare you.
Heat of the moment.
Oh no, the motorcycle warriors in here. Thank God I have robo pterodactyls.
Swallow your tongue.
First of all, you come down. I mean, like, fuck, I love it. I think this is fucking rad.
That's a good tune.
Oh, that's it? We're not friends anymore?
No, we're still friends.
I'm not getting a friendship vibe.
Let's take a final call.
You are our final call of the night. Congratulations.
Make it good.
It's Rocktails. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking?
Hi, it's Jason from New York City. Actually, I'm not drinking anything. I actually can't drink or eat anything. I'm having a colonoscopy tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Oh. Good for you, man.
Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Yeah, any...
I was a big fan of the Sarah Silverman show, and
Nice.
what happened? Why did it go off the air? I wish it would go longer.
I forget exactly what was going on, but we all felt like we did the exact right amount because we were running out of taboos. Like there was not too many things that Sarah could have made fun of that we hadn't already covered. I love that you wanted more, but we all felt like, no, this is a good time to put this to bed.
I loved that show, too.
It was so funny.
What was
I had a blast.
I mean, were you guys a lot of improv, or was a lot of it written?
No, it was pretty scripted.
Did you write on that show, too?
I wound up writing one at the end, the final season.
Yeah.
Where Laura Silverman starts a Holocaust museum, basically, and
It's already funny.
and Sarah
Am I
wants
right?
to start her own Holocaust museum.
Yes,
with
you in the Rush shirt. Do you have a question for Brian Posehn?
This is like 2003. We're in the parking lot of Sardo's in Burbank, and I said to Laura Silverman, I think we should date. And she said, why?
Nice.
How many times has that happened?
A lot.
Well, listen, guys. I want to say, did you watch Jeff? Do you want to come back for the Jeff Buckley documentary show? We're never getting Brian back. It's never happening.
Stuart Fails to Save the Universe, January 23rd.
Yeah.
By the way, going to watch every episode. We're going to talk about it after each one.
Please.
Do they come out one by one?
They
releasing?
are, yeah.
Good. It's going to be appointment TV.
Yeah, keep you away from binge watching it.
I love it.
You
Brian,
can save them up and watch them all in one.
we could do that. I don't know. I'll let you know. Brian, thank you so much for coming here.
David, thank you so much for coming in.
Calcano, I love you, dude. Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. Remember to irresponsibly drink responsibly. You guys all rock. We will see you next week. Cheers, everybody.